inner door, and I see this woman, elderly woman standing in front of me. It wasn't my neighbor, but it was like an elderly woman, like, right? And she, like, for some fucking reason, I don't know who this is, by the way, I don't know who this is. She's super, in a super rude voice, is like, did you know that you left your fucking door unlocked? You know, like, your door is literally fucking unlocked, you know that, right? Like, in super rude way. And I was like, bro, I'm half asleep here. I'm not in the mood for this bullshit. I'm like, okay, and what does that shit have to do with you exactly? And then she's like, I'm sorry. And then she's like, I said, what does that shit have to do with you? Okay, because like she was being rude with me. I'm like, okay, I mean, I can be rude as well, you know. And then she like all of a sudden in a very nice voice is like, oh no, you know, like your neighbor is just being very concerned. She felt that something happened, you know. And I'm like, no, nothing happened. You can leave now, okay? Nothing happened, you know. And then she's like, oh, okay. And then like she like went to like my neighbor, you know, and I could already like hear behind the door that woman being like, what the fuck, man? She's so rude. And I'm like, okay, and the fact that you're yelling at me for shit that has absolutely nothing to do with you, like, that's fine, right? And then I went to fucking sleep and I couldn't sleep anymore because of fucking rude ass G-MILF being a bitch, bro. Like, my god. Jesus. Okay, sorry, that's what I wanted to yap about. I know nothing. Like, it wasn't sexy. She wasn't even a sexy J-MILF. Like, I wouldn't fuck her even if she had an onion field, bro. Okay, like, I wouldn't fuck her even if she had an onion field. She was not a sexy J-MILF, okay? We don't claim that one. We don't claim that, okay? That's like a neighbor never seen an unlocked door out in the wild. I had a neighbor. Oh wait, let me replay that in a second, okay? I had a neighbor before, like, ring a bell and be like, "Oh, your door, it was just open," you know, and I was like, "Oh, okay," you know, and that's it. I just closed the door and that's it, bro. But my issue was that this fucking bitch, bro, is just like attacking me that my door is open, and I'm like, that shit has nothing to do with you, know, get the fuck out of here, you know? It's like, it fucking annoyed me, bro. Like, I opened the door, and then there's this elderly woman that's just fucking being rude to me because of my door being open. Like, what? Anyway, let me replay the alert from Sim. Thank you, by the way. Uzbek out Simona, thank you.
My family has been sending me this song relentlessly in the family group chats since telling them.
I think this shit's gonna be funny. Let's see. Your family making fun of you, they're so real for that, by the way. Based family, to be honest. Oh no. You would be in that group as well. Main singer. You'd be in that group as well, like main singer, bro. Oh no. You'd get their you being drunk would get their signature tattooed across your chest, bro. You know, you can't be left unsupervised when this drunk. If I ever drink with you, I'm taking your credit card for your own good to make sure that you're not gonna make you're not gonna make a decision that you regret, bro. W family, by the way, I think I would have done far worse. I would be sending far worse songs than that one to be making fun of you. If my brother did something like that, I would be doing far worse than that shit. Oh my lord. Thank you, Sim, by the way, for you. No, no, thank you so much. Really, really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much, Sim. Thank you, thank you so much. My family has been sending me apartments for it. Hey, yo, Sim, do you want me to send you maybe like some tourist spots to visit, like some must-visit spots? Maybe I could like research some really good bars to visit in Uzbekistan. Maybe I should help you out on your trip, or oh my god. Maybe I might as well just like send you a tutorial on how to say some fucking words there, you know, since you to prepare for the trip. Oh god. Anyways, Rin, I can make you sign your door that says the door may look open, but it's actually closed. No, but like that woman, like, I don't know, bro. Like, she was just standing there with my door wide open. I opened my inner door and I'm like, why the fuck are you holding my outer door? Okay, like, what the fuck, man? Yeah. What if she had an onion field? If she had an onion field, I would still do nothing, okay? I didn't like her attitude. Yeah, I almost never leave my door unlocked. As I said, like, I just decided to leave it that one night unlocked, you know? I usually lock, like, okay, I obviously lock at least one of them, you know? So I was like, you know what, my mom may show up early in the morning. I just left the outer one unlocked and the inner one locked, you know? The person deserves to be squished between the inner and outer door, both locked, for waking you up that early. Yeah, bro, like, not only that, but her bitch ass attitude is like, it fucking annoyed the shit out of me. Like, her bitch ass attitude.
Sense and sauerkraut. If she drinks enough, she will ending up in like Nepal or something.
I mean, she likes to travel and she likes to travel by herself, so who am I to judge, you know? Who am I to judge? Oh god, just keep drinking black and flying my way back to Czechia. Yeah, bro, don't know how to get tickets back to Czechia from Uzbekistan? Get blackout drunk in Uzbekistan, get your fucking tickets back to Czechia, bro. Or you wake up in fucking worst country, bro. Holy moly. You wake up and your trip continues, bro. Next you're in Kazakhstan. Hello. Have you been to Kazakhstan, by the way? I don't think you would be. I doubt that you'd be. That's crazy, though. Thank you, scientist, for the euro. Don't know, by the way. Thank you so much. How did she know? Does she go out and just try to enter every door? I actually don't know. I don't know. I'm assuming either I had not closed the door properly, so it was actually like open, you know? I don't think so though. I'm pretty fucking sure I closed it, you know? Either that or somebody had tried to just, you know, just try to open the door. One of the two. Right? It's not like she sniffed out that I didn't close the door. You know? We have the same deal here in my apartment building, but the doors lock themselves, so we don't have to like, we don't have anything like that happen. Yeah, it was, my issue wasn't really that the door was unlocked, like I don't fucking care to be honest, but it's rather that like I open, like they wake me up early in the morning, I open the door and then this fucking bitch ass woman is just being really rude to me for some shit that has nothing to do with her. And not just that, but also after I gave her like the same attitude back, that she went to tell my neighbor that I'm a piece of shit, bro. By the way, that neighbor, she thinks very highly of me. She thinks I'm very friendly, very kind, just a fucking angel incarnate is what she thinks, you know? And now that woman, by the way, that woman was a caretaker. It was my neighbor's caretaker. It was my neighbor's caretaker, yeah. And so my neighbor's caretaker then went to my neighbor and is like, oh my god, what a fucking rude ass bitch ass fucking girl, right? And I'm just like, bro, like you literally started being rude first and this shit has nothing to do with you, you know, so get the fuck out, you know. And yeah, and I'm curious now, is my neighbor gonna think low of me? Probably. Do I care? No, at least she's not gonna bother me anymore, I guess, so at least there's a W for that. Yeah. Eight pints and Jaeger shots can't be too hard on Sim. I mean, yeah, 8 pints and Jaeger shot. I mean, I would be surprised if she did smart decisions. Yeah. Thank you for follow, by the way, Niyu. Hi, welcome to the stream. Hello. Simon TV is new president of Uzbekistan. Hey yo, I would be like, I know some powerful people in that case. Real shock would be if Sim drunk booked a flight to Utah. Hey yo, she would be. The question is, who would be teaching whom, you know? I think she could teach you more things than you could teach her, yeah? Yeah. I mean, she deserves it if she's going to be rude to someone that you don't know. No, like, legitimately, I just, like, opened the door and she's just, like, standing there and she, like, in a very rude voice, she's just like, oh, you know that your fucking door is open, right? And, like, I wasn't having any of that shit. I was like, okay, now what does that have to do with you? And then she's like, pardon? You know, and then I was like, I said, what the fuck does that have to do with you? And then she's like, all nice when she realized I ain't gonna be having her bullshit, you know? And then she's like all nice and being like, oh no, you know, neighbor is just being like concerned about you, and I'm like, yeah, okay, bye, I guess. What the fuck, man? It's just so fucking dumb.
Sim waking up from her blackout on her next trip like.
It just keeps going. It just keeps going. Let me see. Scientist, thank you so much for €3. Don't know. Let's see. Sim waking up from her next blackout. Let's see. Media share? Why is that ads already? I sure hope not.
Am I in America?
No, baby girl, you're in Uzbekistan. America. America. Jesus Christ. Hi, Erden. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for follow. Hi, welcome. I am glad, Sim, that did not happen, bro. I am glad that you woke up in Czechia and you still managed to get a refund, bro, because my cheeks hurt from laughing. Oh god. Oh fucking god, bro. I don't know what I was expecting even, bro. Scientist, thank you so much. Also, I'm sorry, Sim, but that shit is too funny to not make fun of you. I'm so sorry. That shit is way too funny to not make fun of you. Oh god. Thank you so much, Scientist. Thank you. Once we go to Mormon church after party, we'll find out. After you go to Mormon church, I believe that both of you, I want to believe that both of you are going to be normal. Source, trust me, bro. I want to have faith that it is not too late to save you, Kami, and Sim. Ew, why do I sound like that? No way you guys are listening to my voice like that, and you actually can listen to that. Oh my god, why do I sound like that? Why do I fucking sound like that, chat? God damn. Wait a second. Guys, listen. What is it that I want to say? Listen. Okay. Thank you so much, Science, by the way, for €3. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. You're all getting pegged? Stop threatening me with a good time, alright? Stop threatening me with a good time, okay? You're like, oh my god, you're getting pegged. Oh no, please, anything but that. I would hate a hot, tall, slim, dominant Czech lady to peg me. Please, anything but that, okay? I'm gonna hate it if you peg me. I mean, it's just gonna like really fucking suck if you peg me, okay? Like, please do anything but that, you know? That would really, really suck, Sam, okay? That would really suck, okay? Do you want me to like bend over for you to make it easier, or... Wait, who said that? Have you seen the Mormon sisters? They're all bigger freaks than all of us combined. I have not, but here's the thing. I'm a visual learner. I want to learn for myself. Okay, so no spoilers. I want to go to Utah and I want to find out by myself. Okay? Okay, good. But, what else is it that I wanted to tell you guys? Yes, I wanted to tell you guys about my bitch-ass, stupid-ass fucking neighbor. I want to tell you guys about Sim's epic trip to Uzbekistan. And there are more things. What is it that I wanted to say? Oh, I think you're gonna guys find this pretty funny. You guys are going to find this pretty funny, okay? Actually, it isn't much of a story, it's just something that my grandma doesn't realize sometimes, like, what she says, okay? I really wish sometimes that my grandma was a bit familiar with internet in general, because damn. Okay, listen guys, this is what my grandma said, okay? So, some of you, not some of you, but I think like pretty much like majority of you in chat, you guys know that I recently had a plastic surgery. Here is a story for you guys. It's not really that much of a story, however, but I thought it was fucking hilarious. So, basically, my mom, right? I myself rarely talk to my grandma like like pretty rarely, you know. Like we are on good terms, but like we just don't really like talk. Like if I go to the village and she happens to be in the village, then like yeah, but it usually like doesn't happen that both of us are in the village because she lives in a different city. So, my mom, she was just talking on the phone with my grandma, and my grandma was curious about surgery go, right? Like, how did it turn out? Like, how do I feel about it? Like, am I happy about it? You know? And then, like, don't get me wrong, by the way. Like, no one in my family is against plastic surgery. Well, actually, one person is, but we don't talk about that person. But regardless, like, my grandma, she's like not against like plastic surgery. You know, she's like not. She's like cool with it. You know, she's like if you want to like change something, just as long as like you know like what is too much, just don't go for it. You know. But anyway, like she was just like curious, like how am I feeling, you know, how do I like it, you know, and stuff like that. And then my mom here, you know, because like I live with my mom, you know. And my mom out here, she was like, oh yeah, you know, like she's really happy with how they turned out, you know. I really am, by the way. I am very happy that I got it actually, to be fair. I'm very happy with the result. But like yeah, my mom was just like, yeah, you know, she really likes it, you know. It looks nice, you know, like it's really nice. My grandma out there, after my mom said that it looks nice, my grandma out there is like, oh, really? You've seen it. Can you please ask her to take picture and send it to me? I also want to see. And I'm out there sitting and I'm like, did my grandma just seriously ask me to send her a booby picture? Did my grandma really ask me to send her a booby picture?
MFW Grandmumxa sees the boosty before me.
Like I was flabbergasted, bro. I was flabbergasted. Oh my god, Sim, thank you so much for the bits. I was fucking flabbergasted. Like my mom just like told me this is what my grandma said, is like what she said, and I was like, bro, is she seriously expecting me to take picture of my boobs and send it to her just because she wants to see it? How it turned out? Did my fucking grandma ask me for booby picture, chat? Like, chat, are we dead ass? Is that really what happened? Like, what the fuck, bro? Porn sound intro, very not. No, take it back. Take it back, Sin. Oh my god, Sin, thank you so much for the bits, bro. But holy shit, when I heard it, I was like, Jesus Christ, no way she actually expected me to send her. Oh god, the same. Thank you so much for the bits. Really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I didn't send my mom. I didn't send my grandma booby pictures. Okay, I was like, fuck no, that's not happening. And thank you for follow. I bet the grandma was already shocked by your tattoo when you made it. She wasn't. She doesn't like it, but it's fine. I also don't like it, so at least we agree on something. Yeah, I'm happy with it. How they turned out to like a scientist. Oh my god. Yeah, excuse my finest. Yeah, chat. My grandma out here really wants to know how my plastic surgery ended up, so she really out there asked my mom to forward to me the message to send my mom for me to send her booby pictures. No one has asked me for booby pictures in a really long time. My grandma is like the first person in like 2 years that asked me to send her booby pictures. My grandma, brother, my grandma is like the first person in like 2 years that asked me for booby pictures, bro. Like, holy. Grandma asking for snaps is crazy work. Oh no, she just wanted it on WhatsApp, bro. It's not even. Oh my god, imagine my grandma on Snapchat. Oh god, that's not the direction I expected the story to go. Oh no, but like my mom, she also was like, bro, that is not happening. That is just not happening, you know. And then she's like, why not? I really want them to see how it looks, how it turned out, you know. And I was like, is she seriously asking me why not? like what? I guess that didn't happen. Oh Lord, bro. She didn't expect that Gooner message. Hi, Fry, welcome to the stream. How are you? No one asked for them pictures. My grandma asked me for pictures of my boobies. She wanted to know how the surgery turned out, bro. Grandma quality check inspection. No. Listen. Let me finish this. Let me fucking finish this. Here is the thing, okay? Sending a picture is one thing. But here's what I'm going to tell you guys. My mom, she often sends my grandma pictures of me. Like, my mom just sometimes takes pictures of me. It's like incredibly freaking ugly pictures, but she sends them to my grandma. And there was an ugly picture of me with my hair being oily, me looking like a mess, and just in a really ugly fucking old hoodie, shrimping somewhere. You know, shrimping in her room from a really shit angle, like a below my cock angle, you know, like really unflattering picture. She posted it, she sent it to my grandma. And you know what my grandma did? She accidentally posted it in her Facebook story. That picture was in Facebook story. Oh my god, all the grannies saw me with oily hair and shrimping like a fucking shrimp that I am, you know? And my point is, imagine that hypothetically speaking, I send booby picture to my grandma so she can check out how did it work, how does it look? Do you fucking realize that there is a chance then for my boobs to be posted in her fucking Facebook story? Do you realize that is a possibility? Because she doesn't realize. She accidentally posted an ugly picture of me on her Facebook story. She's asking me for booby picture now. Do I really want to risk my boobs being on her Facebook? Do I really want to risk my boobs being on her fucking Facebook, bro? Hello.
Grandmumxa is distributing PR0N. Talk about speedrunning Latvian scam life.
She literally willing to put me on blast, bro. She's literally willing to like post that on Facebook, bro. Like, she doesn't realize that it can happen, that she might post that on Facebook. You know? God damn. All people have no filter on Facebook. Yeah, right? Sam, thank you so much for 100 videos. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Thank you, Sam. What's your granny Facebook name? Asking totally for not befriending her to slide in her timeline. Forget about that, bro. Forget about that. Yeah. Someone at work accidentally shared something very sensitive as a WhatsApp profile status. Yeah. Let's just say there's no chance, guys. There's no chance. I just thought it was so funny how my grandma just unironically asked my mom if I could send her some booby pictures. Alright, cha. Booby pictures. Do you guys also send booby pictures to your grandmas? Because apparently that is what my grandma wants me to do. She wants me to post some booby pictures. You know, who am I to judge, I guess? I mean, who the fuck am I to judge, right? I don't know. Double your grandma's confidence. Yeah, no. I'm kinda lost. What surgery and what does it have to do with boobs? Put one and one together. Maybe you figure it out. Who knows, though, you know? There's no way that you wrote that out loud and you just didn't figure out. I have so many questions, but I don't know what they are. Oh god, bro, that's crazy. I don't know. My grandma, bro. You know? Yeah. But anyways, there was something else I wanted to say. What was it even? I think that is like kind of it, to be fair. Ashvale. Oh, yeah. I wanted to say how fucking lucky I was with Ashvale. You guys know how I'm playing Honkai gacha game, right? Guys, let's say it like this. Usually I buy pulls through third-party vendor, where pulls are like noticeably cheaper, right? Like, we're talking like noticeably cheaper, because here's the thing. 50 pulls, if you buy through in-game, cost 100 euros. Yes, 100 euros for 50 pulls. Just to be clear, 50 pulls is not even enough for a guarantee of a character. It's not enough even for guarantee of a fucking 5-star character, bro. Okay, so I usually like buy pulls through a third-party vendor where it costs like 70-ish euros, you know, so like we're talking like 30% cheaper. I mean, it's a quite noticeable fucking difference. So here's the thing. Apparently, the company that owns Honkai have started taking measures against these third-party vendors, and they just don't offer discounts anymore. Like, it just isn't real anymore. Like, they just offer zero discounts at this point. Like, zero, you know? And it's funny because, like, there's, like, one character that, like, I was like, oh, yeah, you know, I could, like, get, like, E1 for that character. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna, like, buy some pulls. I'm gonna buy 50 pulls and see if I can get her, you know? And I go on these third-party vendors, and there's no discounts. Like, literally, everything is just, like, zero. I was like, bro, what the fuck is happening? I go on, like, every single, like, website that, like, I know that offers, like, cheaper pulls, and none of them have any discounts. And I was like, bro, what the fuck is going on? So at this point, like, I start looking up what the hell is going on, and then I realized that apparently on the release of last character that I pulled, they changed policy where you can't get any more pulls cheaper. They basically just like changed the way that like topping up works, so it's impossible to get like cheaper pulls at that point. Oh, and also they made it like apparently like bannable if you top up using like third-party websites as well. So great, it wasn't bannable before. So that's what happened, and it was on the release of Asheville, and I think I got so fucking lucky because I had bought pulls on his release date. And apparently this new policy that they have made, it started becoming effective on that day. On Asheville's release day, it became like active, you know? And I'm like, bro, I am so fucking lucky because it seems I'll just not be getting, I'm not gonna be buying fucking pulls for 100 euros. That's crazy. So I was like, well, I guess I'm not swiping my credit card. I mean, I really would like to get this character E1, but I don't want to spend 100 euros, so double it and give it to the next person. Fuck no, you know? And yeah, I learned that and I was like, bro, I am so lucky in that case that I even got Asheville because I got him E6, you know? And I was like, bro, I am so fucking lucky. I'm so fucking lucky that like I got Asheville E6 on his release date. It seems like he's gonna be my last A6 character. Yeah, basically, like, that's it. That's what I wanted to talk about, basically. I know you don't understand anything. What I'm trying to say, chat, I got discount when I was supposed to pay 30% more. W for me, I think. At least you got him before the policy change. Yeah, I got so lucky. And he's... he might be my last D6 character. I'll have to be more selective now with what I pull because the pulls are more expensive now. So yeah, I'll have to be more selective. I have no choice. Oh, look, company greediness is showing. Big shock. Yeah, right? Like, they literally, like, you could do that, like, through third-party vendors, like, no problem. But now, like, they changed it. They changed the policy. They're like, yeah, if you top up, it has to be through the origin of the account. And if it is not, we'll ban your ass. And they basically, like, changed it so that it is impossible to get like what's it called, get points unless it is from origin country. So that means no discounts, you know, because like the way that these top-up websites work is like I think like they use a VPN where they connect to like the cheapest prices and like they get like some kind of like coupons and they automatically apply to your account. I think is how it works, right? No more discounts. Chat, that means no more fictional daddies, bro. What the fuck, man? No more Gamba, no more daddies, no more nothing, bro. GG go next fucking hell. No gacha for you. Yeah, no gacha for me, indeed. No shit, bro. I am not paying a fucking 100 euros for 50 pulls, given the 50 pulls doesn't even get me shit even. You know? 100 euros. Do you know how many monsters I can get for 100 euros, bro? I can get 20 of this dog shit fucking scam. 20! Okay? Jesus. I think I saw someone suggest earlier, but could be new Dono goal for pulls. I don't need anything right now, actually. I got Asheville and the new character is, well, it's not even revealed. Everyone is saying that it's probably going to be Blade, but he isn't revealed yet, so... I do like that idea, but I do not expect anybody to actually, like, support my addiction, to be fair. But, yeah. Sag? Yeah, Bullet Roulette, that also applies to Genshin, and it also applies to ZZZ. W Hoyoverse for you, okay? Greedy ass fucking multi-millionaire fucking company wanting more millions, okay? I'm just not gonna spend that much anymore because I think that is a wild price for nothing, you know? Hi Bippy, welcome to the stream. Thank you for follow. Oh, and Lee Josen, thank you so much for follow. Welcome to the stream. Hi. If you had a boyfriend that shrunk down to 3 centimeters tall just for the day, what would you do? Probably keep him in like a drawer or something so he doesn't annoy me. I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know. Time to search for new gacha, bro, or work overtime to get more yaoi characters. Yeah, bro, like what the fuck, man? I'm gonna like send my employer a application to make me employed even harder because I need now more money to afford more gay boys. Like, hello? I need gay boys chat. What the fuck? Yeah. 100 euros. Let me sub for half a year to my favorite streamer. Okay, would you rather sub to your favorite streamer for half a year for 100 euros, or would you rather get 50 pulls for a sexy daddy? I know what I am choosing, by the way. I know what I'm choosing, bro. Oh, hi, Steve. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for 48 months, Steve. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Hi. Hello. Hey, how is it going? It's going pretty okay. I was just telling chat how I can't gamba in Honkai because they made it more expensive, and my grandma was asking me for booby pictures because well, it's not a secret really. I think I'm pretty transparent, like, because I had a plastic surgery and she wanted to see how did it turn out, and she was just nonchalantly asking me for booby pictures. And Sim got blackout drunk, and when she was drunk, she got a she booked a ticket to Uzbekistan. Yeah. What the fuck is this stream even? Hi Ori, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow. Hi. I'm free to play, so I'm good. Yeah, I am not free to play, but I guess now I'm gonna become free to play as well because 100 euros, 100 schmackaroonies. Are we dead ass right now, bro? Holy shit, bro. Let's not talk about how much money I get from my job, okay? Like, you'd understand why I don't want to fucking spend 100 of all things, bro. 3 digits and not even a fucking guaranteed character? Fuck no. Maybe Hoyo spending all the money of an extended cut gay romance scenes for all the man characters. Okay, you know what? If they make Blade and Ashvale fuck in the story, fine. I'm whipping out my credit card for a few hundred euros in that case. If Blade and Ashvale have gay sex in the story, fine. I am whipping out my credit card then. But until then, sub for sure. It will be definitely more worth it, you know? At least no ads. I just resub for half a year. I know you did, and I find it crazy. I don't know where I'm gonna be in half a year, bro. Holy shit. That's crazy. Thank you though so much for subbing to me for half a year. I really appreciate that, Prime. Thank you. I don't know why you would want to commit to being tied to me for half a year, however. Imagine spending for a character that was probably AI made. Imagine being a little fucking bitch with 2 centimeter fucking penis, okay, that has no girlfriend and nobody that fucking likes him, okay? Imagine being a dumbass fucking bitch that doesn't understand boob and surgery in the same sentence means boob job. Imagine being so low fucking IQ that you also write it out loud in a fucking sentence and you still don't understand what that means. Wait, what? Is this the fanfic version? I have no idea of what is happening. Fanfic version for what exactly, of what part? Did your Twitter algorithm update with Honkai fan art in the end? Yes, I saw his penis. I saw his penis if that is what you're asking. I saw his cock. It was nice. It was nice. Any of it? All of it? My grandma asking for a boob picture? Definitely not. Definitely not. It happened. Genuinely, she did ask me for boob pictures. Basically, my mom, she was telling my grandma how, like, I got a boob job. So my mom was like, yeah, she's very happy with it, you know, it looks nice, you know. And my grandma was like, oh my god, it looks nice. Tell her to take a picture and send it to me. I also want to see. She actually said that. No, I didn't send her booby pictures, chat. But 2026, I got my grandma asking me for booby pictures. It's crazy. Okay? Yeah.